This is chapter 14. And also, we played outside in the sled, and I am dressed out.
Just snowed, and yet it's super cold too. This morning I had to run and get some hamburger buns for later, and it was, I can't remember what my car said, like 5, actually I think it said 13, but the wind chill was clearly colder because it did not feel 13 out. But around here, 13 in January is actually quite warm. Especially since it was 6 a.m. when I went. There's our 800-foot pole. I don't even know if I'm pointing at it because I can't see very well. Not really very mobile in the snowshoes. But that's okay. Also got to carry these poles because the boy decided he didn't want them anymore. That made him my problem apparently. But as you can see, it's pretty sunny up here. And this is top of the driveway now, finally. And this is the spot where we cleared for the house.
This is where the house will be.
Yep, right in this spot.
Right around here.
And then this way
Wait.
is south as it's about noon. And you can see it's pretty open and sunny. As you can see, there's our snowshoeing track here too. The rest of my family goes on as well. And our one lone sad pine tree is in a bunch of brush. So it didn't grow very well, but we're gonna leave it open. Hopefully we can leave it there, otherwise maybe we'll try and transplant it in the summer or spring or whatever. But yeah, this is the spot right here. And there's the driveway. And that's what's known in this family as Tractor Road. And then this way leads to our backyard. Debbie and the girl. Is she awake in there? Oh yeah, she's awake still.
She's awake. I think we're gonna be taking out that birch that's leaning. That one's gotta come out.
Dad, I need a rest.
And probably,
Might have to take one of the ones on the other side
right.
too. Both the leaning.
I don't want to get rid of either of the others because they're maples. So
And this fall they had gorgeous, last fall they had gorgeous colors.
and they would just look really, they're just nice trees to have.
I see
And that
one.
birch is probably gonna go.
That birch over there?
The big one. Probably that one. Okay, cutie. Ah! She's ready for me to pull her, I guess, because she's ready for a sled nap.
Slap, if you will.
Sled nap.
Oh, you getting so tired. So we wanted to try to save these trees, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be taking this little section here and clearing those out because I'd like to have a little bit more front yard than having it right up against these trees up here, and the land starts to slope down. So we want it to be up here on the higher land. So I'd like to have a little bit of front yard over here that's higher up. We are going to leave the rest of the woods totally untouched. So we're only going to take what we have to, and we're going to clear that out and level it off. And then that'll be where the house is. Driveway is over, the entrance to the driveway is over there. And then we will talk about about in the future of planning for a garage. So we're probably not going to have a garage in the initial build just because of our budget constraints. We won't be able to really work that in. So we want to dedicate our budget mainly to the house, and then we can add a garage a little bit later. But what we are going to be planning for is we're going to be leveling off the spot and moving some of the dirt from the higher part up here and kind of filling in and leveling off even down into here, because this is kind of where we're thinking we would have the garage. And so that's the plan for now. But if we level it all off and get it done, we'll just have that ready. That's pretty much the lay of it right now. Most of our land goes that way and runs back. So it's kind of, that's where the majority of our land is. So all of this back here, yeah, all of this land back here, all of that beautiful forest and trees, that's all part of our property and will be our backyard for the kids. And it's gorgeous in the summer. It's a very nice open forest. So because it's highland, there's not a lot of alder or anything. And so even when it's in the middle of summer, you can still see through the trees. There's not a ton of thick brush. It's a really pretty forest back here, which is really, really awesome. Especially for the kids to be able to play right in the backyard and be able to run. There's a trail that goes back and kind of weaves back over to Zach's parents' land, and we can kind of connect up there, but there's hiking trails, and so we're just...
Like the snowshoeing trail right here.
Yep. So I wanted to show you guys one other thing. I'll take you over this way. That is a very old birch tree. So I wanted to show you guys this really gorgeous maple that's in the backyard that I'm really excited about. We're gonna keep this one for sure. Here, let me show you. Can't really tell right now, but this maple is just beautiful in the summer, and in the fall it just turns like a beautiful crimson. And this is gonna be a tree that we probably hook our swing up to. Look at that tooth we lost. Right there, look at that tooth.
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Girlie, where are you going? Girlie. You don't usually see sledding uphill.
Where we go?
Don't tip us, buddy.
That's a cool.
Well, that was a lot of fun, but now we should go home and get some hot chocolate, I think.
We went sledding.
Yes!
Yeah.
We're going home. We just spent about an hour outside sledding. Well, in a little bit. Uh-oh! What's wrong, Girlie? Girlie's upset. I think she ran out of snow on her boots to eat.
Yeah.
Because I was sledding at the golf club and the park. So I am breathed out.
You're tired?
Yeah, I'm tired. Because I need some hot chocolate because my hands and cheeks are so cold.
Yes.
And
They're
it's a
very
warm
red.
25 degrees out right now, which for here is very warm, especially in January.
I have been obsessed with home plans now and researching things for our home. We also reached out to a general contractor who was referred to us by some people that we know, family and framly.
Framly. Our family.
Josh. We sent him a plan that we were kind of looking at just to get a feel for a ballpark idea of what he would think it would cost. Obviously, it's not the actual plans. We haven't purchased any plans yet. We're also still going to be meeting with the home designer. That's coming up
Next week.
Yeah, so, but we'll see. We don't know if we're going to go with her or if we're going to just find one of the plans that we like online and see if we can adapt it ourselves. Zach's sister is building also this year, building a house, and it's very close to where we are. If we both had the same contractor, we were hoping that potentially there would be cost savings there. Logic tells me that there's some savings for the contractor that
Ooh, I need to
could
warm
be
up.
had by having two job sites very close to each other.
Yeah, and our houses are about 100 yards apart. So with the driveway, it's only like a mile drive.
Yeah. Shush. So anyway, but I'm kind of obsessing over some plans, and I'm doing some research about how, like, I'm just trying to get an idea of the design and how we want to finish the house interior. Kind of look and budget out some of the, you know, the flooring, or how we want to finish the ceiling or the light fixtures. If he's willing to, you know, work with us and try to help us save on the budget so that we can accomplish it, you know, then we'll probably end up going with him. We're just excited to hear back and see what he has to say. And then shortly after that, we'll be meeting with the designer to have our consultation. And then based on what we hear from her and what we hear from the contractor, you know, we'll do some more research in between. But I think then after we talk to them, I think we'll have a better idea of what direction we want to go. So, yeah.
Now, hot chocolate time.
Yeah, I need some more
Hot
chocolate.
cocoa. Okay, hot chocolate time. Do, do, do. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. You didn't have to see that.
I know, I forgot the microphone. So we may not hear you from that distance. Just talk really loud.
All right.
Oh man, he's like 5 feet tall.
Wait,
He
you're
is
not on.
not.